How to quiet quit your job without getting caught. Me, thankfully, I'm getting six figures, more than grateful, right? Most people would die to be in my shoes, but I simply hate the job. I hate sitting in a cube. I hate being corporate. I hate wearing this attire. I hate looking at the same screen every single day. I hate doing that. So I'm currently quiet quitting my job as I'm making this video. And I have three main tips, takeaways that you literally can implement today at this very moment that will help you quiet quit your job without getting caught, right? We could all quiet quit, but the key is to not get caught. And the first one may seem counterintuitive to the whole quiet quitting thing, because quiet quitting means you're essentially doing the bare minimum. But the first step I would say is work hard for 2 hours max. So say you're in a 9 to 5, or like me, you're in a corporate setting. Work hard from 9 to 11 and then coast. The reason I say work hard for 2 hours, right? Grind for those 2 hours, because in your manager's eyes or in your boss's eyes or the people who's watching you on your day to day, if they see you're grinding, if they see you're putting up numbers, if they see you're hitting your quota or getting near your quota, if they see you're just grinding, for lack of a better term, for those 2 hours, they're going to leave you alone for the rest of the day, right? So from 9 to 11, you're literally on your shit. From 11 to 5, those extra 6 hours, you can literally coast, because they, in their eyes, they're more hands off. They're like, okay, this dude is doing what he needs to do. Let me put my energy somewhere else, right? So once you grind for those 2 hours, coast. And when you're coasting or when you're just chilling, I want you to use that time to work on a skill, to work on applying to new jobs, or to work on your side business, right? Do something that would benefit your life, that will get you out of that current situation. For me, I like to trade. I do trade. I swing trade, I day trade, and then I have an account where I just invest a longer term portfolio. So I'm using that time to look at the charts. I'm using that time to back test my strategy. I'm literally using that time to study some psychology. I'm using that time to better my trading skills. And since I grinded for the first 2 hours of the day, no one's really looking over my shoulder, right? No one's really coming into my little circle, my little fucking cube that I got to stand in all damn day. No one's coming to me anymore because I did what I needed to do for 2 hours. I did the bare minimum. I literally grinded for 2 hours. So now I have 6 hours to actually focus on what I want to do with my life. I need to focus on the things that will get me out of the current situation that I'm in, right? You pretty much have all day to do that. Instead of having to wait till you get out of work, it's like 6 p.m. to whatever, 11 p.m. You can actually do that thing, work on that business, work on that side hustle while you're at your job, because you did the work. You did the work you got paid to do in the first 2 hours of the day. So coast for the rest of the day. Do the side project. Step number 2, right? It coincides with the first one, but extend your lunch. Extend your lunch. If say you get a 30-minute lunch, in my case, I get an hour lunch, but it's frowned upon if you take the whole hour, which makes no sense to me. I'm using that hour, right? I'm using that hour and then some. I'm using that hour and then like 30 minutes. You know what I'm doing with that hour? I drive home, as I'm doing right now. I'm making a YouTube video. I'm recording. I'm editing videos, right? I'm placing trades if I see a trade available to me. Use that time smart, right? Similar to the first step where you're using that extra 6 hours. Use your extra hour and a half that you get to step away from your desk or step away from your actual area of work. Use it to your advantage. If you need to go speak with clients or potential business partners or potential whatever, anything that you need to do that will need to be done outside of work because you need to physically be somewhere. Like I need to physically be in my apartment or physically be away from my desk to record this video. Use that time, that lunch period, to do those things. In my case, it's recording. As I mentioned, trading. It's literally focusing on my YouTube, focusing on getting out of this shithole, right? Interviews, use that time for literally anything that you can do outside of being in that physical workspace. The last step is not even a step. It's more so just a reminder to you. You are just a number in your company's eyes, your manager's eyes. You are just a number. They hired you to do a job, to do a task, to do a thing. Once you do that thing, that task, go about your business. You are just a number. They don't give a fuck about you. They could let you go at any point in time. They could let you go at any minute, at any moment. And our time here on this earth is very, very short. It is very, very minuscule or very minimal. Why are you going to be in a job that you hate, in a job that you despise, in a field that you don't want to be in, and spending 8-10 hours a day, 50 plus hours a week doing something you don't want to do, doing something that doesn't bring joy, or not necessarily joy, but that's getting you towards the goal that you want to get to. If it doesn't do that, then I feel like there's no purpose in being at that job. Like, you literally just use your job for money and then quiet quit, implement the steps that I'm saying to implement to actually strive and go towards the thing that you want to do on a daily basis. In my case, I want to create content. I want to trade. I want to be able to invest in these different things. I want to get more into the real estate world where I'm house hacking. I want to do all these things, but I can't make excuses because of my 9 to 5. I can't make excuse. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do that. Make time. You can make the time, right? Your job, you're just a number, bro. You're nothing more than a number. They can let you go at any point, any moment, right? Don't forget that. Don't forget that. We're not here on this earth for a long time. So make the most of your time, because that's something we never get back. And implement the things I'm fucking saying. It's working. I get paid 6 figures and I'm able to focus on my dream, right? You don't need to follow every single rule in the book. You think all these businesses follow every single rule in the big book? No. So there's ways and strategies around it. Use them, right? Just use them. So I hope that helps. I hope those strategies, those tips, those reminders help. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing to quiet quit, or if you quit, or if you're trying to navigate into a different field. I want to know. Let me know. Let me know. We're going to get out of this together.